Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Double Jackpot. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate all you guys that have been with me from the beginning. I got a very interesting video today. We're leaving Galveston Island on Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day again to all you mothers out there. We're leaving Galveston Island. I strongly suggest you guys, if you're ever visiting the Texas Gulf Coast, that you may put Galveston Island on your destination. So much beautiful historic homes, so many beautiful beaches. No, they're not like Florida or California. They're not as beautiful as those beaches, but there's a lot to do. It's a lot cheaper. It's great places to eat, and there's so much to do. I mean, if you ever frequent Galveston, I'll give you plenty of things to do and places to go. Okay, I'm gonna jump right into this video. A lot of you people have requested my thoughts on cryptocurrency and what I've done with cryptocurrency. Not this crazy leverage trading that some people do on here, but these are the facts on cryptocurrency. Nobody knows what it's going to do. It's all speculative, and you hope for the best. Is now the time to buy? That's a great question. I had Ethereum. We're going to start with Ethereum. I had it at 1600 in that range, and I sold it when it got into the twos. It went into the 24s and 25s, and now it's at 3800, 3900 range. So Ethereum had a big giant increase since the mid-March of 2021. It was at 1600, and then it went all the way today it's at 3800, I believe. So Ethereum, I think that's worth putting a little bit of money into. You can wait a little bit. This is done on May 9th. Boy, I'm way behind. I'm thinking, so it may have some pullbacks. So Ethereum is something that I really think is legit. I think if you can get a pullback on it below 38, 39, I think you're doing good. And you can buy fractional shares. You know, put 50 bucks in it. You know, make yourself a few dollars and sell it when you feel like, you know, it's kind of meeting resistance. Bitcoin, I think, is the strongest play of all of them. Bitcoin, you know, it goes between 47,000 to 60,000. It's right now today, I think it's at 56,000, 57,000. So you can play it. I think we're going to have a pullback. It seems like for the last 2-3 months, it's been going between 47,000 and 58,000. So what I do is when it gets up into the 58s, 57s, I don't do anything. I just let it sit there. And then when it pulls back to 53, 52, and it goes below 50, I buy more of it. And then when it goes back up into the 50s, the mid 50s, I'll sell a piece of it. Same thing as gambling, but you're making decent money. You don't have to buy a full share. Not many people can buy a full share, so I highly encourage you, just buy several $100s worth of it, or several $1,000s if you can afford it, and trade it in those ranges. I just gave you the magic number on Bitcoin, between the ranges of 47,000 to 58,000, and sometimes it sneaks up into the 60s. But I mean, when it participates in these rallies, you can sell it, but it's something that's very speculative. It's nothing I think you guys should put, like everybody's doing right now, putting more than they really should. But I don't judge people and tell you what you should or should not have, because I don't know your situation, and I don't know your tolerance for risk, and I don't know what your disposable income and your debt to income ratio is. So, but that's how I play Bitcoin. Me and my wife both like it between lows of the 47s and 48,000s, and then we like to sell it when it gets into the high 58,000. So that's what it's been doing as of late. Just got to keep your eye on it. But like I said, buying fractional shares, you won't get hurt. And if you have to hold on to it for a longer period of time, so be it. But Bitcoin's legit. Now we're going to talk about the one I made a good chunk of money in, and the thing that's all over the news, and that's Dogecoin. You know, I bought Dogecoin at just below a nickel. Bought a ton of the stuff, and I sat on it for several months. And guess what? I sold it when it went up to 9 and 10 cents, and then it pulled back, and I bought more at a nickel, and I just kept it. And then when it went up to 10 and 11 cents, I bought more of it. Then it went up to 15 cents, and I still bought more of it. I was still adding to my position. Then I gave you a video a little bit, maybe a month and a half ago on, and it went all the way up into the high. I think it went to 41 to 42 cents, and it had a huge spike up, and that's when everybody was noticing Dogecoin. So right now, everybody's talking Dogecoin. I think, there's several things I really got to say. I think Elon Musk controlling the price of it by his tweets and his SNL gig with his mom, I think it's wrong. I think it's the rich playing the retail investors. I think a lot of people put too much hype into what Elon Musk and who's that other guy, Mark Cuban, say. There's so many others. I'm just going to let y'all know it's hype driven. It's a speculative play. It's super volatile. And at the price it's at now, I think today it's at 55, 56 cents. I'd let it pull back some. I'm not comfortable with you guys buying Dogecoin at 55, 56. It started trending up to 71 cents before the SNL skit. And let's face it, I'm going to be honest, in my opinion, Elon Musk did it no favors by calling it a hustle. But he also has a real good, multi-gazillionaire friends that are shorting the stock now. Barry Silbert, who's a cryptocurrency guru, is shorting it, three times leveraging Dogecoin, and he's pumping Bitcoin. So that's kind of really scary when people are saying this. So as retail investors, Wall Street Beats, Reddit, the retail investors are going to stick together on this Dogecoin. I don't think these retail investors are going anywhere. There's a lot of Dogecoin multimillionaires. You've probably seen them. They're out there. Andre Jack, I hope I said his name right, on YouTube. He has a guy that's, I think he's at 2.9 million in Dogecoin. Of course, it goes up and down. He's probably lost a good chunk of it over the weekend with this SNL skit. And I highly believe if this was a stock or an SEC type of investment, they'd be taking action against Elon Musk. It's wrong for somebody to have that much control over the price of something and manipulate. And let's face it, as long as the Reddit and the Wall Street people stick together on this, the retail investors stick together on Dogecoin, it's going to be a hard short. It may squeeze down, but I don't think it'll ever test the lows of the teens, the 20s and teens. So I highly encourage all you people to keep an eye on it. Invest wisely. When I say that, I mean at 55 cents you really cannot get hurt, but how much can you really buy? How much can you buy? Are you going to buy more than $5,000 or $10,000 worth of it? You got to be careful. I think we're going to have a run up into the 70s and 80s. I do, but when, I don't know. Could we have a bigger pullback for a better buying opportunity? For sure we can. It went from 71 cents to 48 cents this weekend. I have to look because it's 24 hours, 7 days a week traded. And I'm going to say this, I tried to get in on some buying on my trading platform, and they didn't fill my trades. So you got to be very careful when it's a heavily volatile cryptocurrency. You may not get to buy and sell. It's just the facts, and that's really disappointing because it's when you want to sell, you should be able to sell. Do I believe it's a gimmick and hype? Certainly I do. Certainly I do. I mean, there's no doubt about it. But however you guys can make money on something, that's definitely something you could buy as a speculative play and sell when it starts to go up. We've been doing it. We haven't lost a dime on it, and we've done thousands and thousands of dollars of it. And I would say when it gets up into the 60s and 70 cents, you got to be very careful. Again, I'm very, I'm not an Elon Musk fan at all, and I'm sure not a Barry Silbert fan, talking about shorting it and talking about going into another cryptocurrency like Bitcoin. The strategy on it is you just got to see where it's meeting resistance, and it met resistance about it's in the mid 60s, 66 cents, 65 cents, and then it went all the way up into the 70 cents before that SNL thing. And it's just a shame because I mean the momentum and all the people buying into the thing, a lot of those people that bought up high into the 70 cents, right now they got a bad taste in their mouth. Where you get in at is everything. Of course, I'm in at a nickel and lower, so I'm fine, but that doesn't mean the next guy's fine. That doesn't mean if you got in the 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents, I don't know where it's going to take you. But again, it's a very gimmicky play. But again, if you can make a buck off it, I think you should do it. I think it's going to be around for a while. I just think it took a big blow because this, I'm going to say it because, guys, I say it like it is. This Elon Musk is an idiot for saying anything negative about it when he's been tweeting good stuff about it. So he talks out of both sides of his mouth. He's a typical billionaire. Trust me, when it went down, he probably already had a short position in it through one of his, let's face it, he has a bunch of friends that can do it for him. This guy's obviously very smart. So, I mean, if he had friends of his and business associates just on the news of him speaking, it's kind of scary. Everybody's hovering around their TV. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in 40 years. And then he's going to speak and everybody's in front of the TV set listening to the words that come out of his mouth. And my take on that, it's wrong. He shouldn't be allowed to do anything like that because he's manipulating a price that people are invested in. So between him and Barry Silbert saying get rid of it and buy Bitcoin, I think Dogecoin took a tremendous hit. I'm really kind of upset, but I mean this whole thing on Saturday did not do Dogecoin any benefits in my favor. So you may want to sit tight. You just may want to sit tight. And these people, they're all over YouTube. You've seen them all over the news. They made $1, $2, $3 million on Dogecoin, and they still are holding out for this dollar target price. Me personally, if I had that much in it, I would have bailed out before 71 cents. I would have taken my 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 million, some higher, and I would have taken the money, because now they're talking about short positionings and doing leverage trading on it, and that's not going to be fun. So it's going to be the regular retail investors versus the upper elite, and who's going to, let's face it, the Musk of the world's already made tens of millions of dollars off of it, if not more. I mean, when you take something that was a penny at one time, and anytime he tweets it goes up, let's face it, that's manipulation. That's really should be illegal. Especially, I mean, I'm not telling people what they can and cannot do in their social media platforms. But if one of you guys and me goes out and lays a tweet or says something in social media, it's not going to affect the price. It's just two different sets of playing rules. And it's kind of like his buddy telling you what to do with the position. So right now, I don't have very encouraging news for you on it, because we don't have. If Elon Musk had said great things about it, and Barry Silbert would have said great things about it, I said, yeah, there's going to be some momentum to be had. Right now, I just don't know. I don't mean to just bow out and say, give you no opinion of it. My opinion is just to lay low with it. If you want to buy some shares of it, I don't even know it's shares, but buy, put a certain amount of dollars into the coins, go for it. But, I'm just going to give you my basic, simple math. Say, let's just use the figure, it's trading at 50 cents. So you're going to buy 100 shares of it. 100, so you got 50 coins. I'm sorry. It's at 50 cents and you put $100 into it. You've got 200 coins. Okay? 200 coins. If it goes up a buck to a buck, you're only going to get another $100. So, for all that work and headache and stress, it doesn't even seem like it's worth it. If you bought it down in the pennies like I did in the nickels, it's a lot big. Of course, it makes more sense. But where it's at now, I'm at a crossroads like everybody else. There's a lot of people just sitting there. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Well, I'm not in a position to sell any more of my Dogecoin. But these people that have millions of it, they should sell. I just think we're not going to have a whole lot of forward progress for a while. That's my take. It means nothing. That's my opinion. It could go up overnight, and when I wake up, it could be at 94 cents tomorrow. So, again, it's hype driven. I do not believe it's a hustle. He said it's a hustle. I totally think he's wrong. If he thinks it's a hustle, then why was he promoting it for the last 3 months? It's kind of really a bad thing to do. And as far as Tesla goes and his car, I think it's a piece of crap car. That's my take on the car. Do I think he has more technology for the SpaceX and all that? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's got a lot more going for him. But the overall car that he has produced, piece of crap. It's nothing special. Those things get to be a couple of years old. It's junk. Try buying parts for this car. It's nothing special. I've gone through them. I've seen them in repair shops. I've gone through them. They're nothing special. It's just a junk car, to be honest with you. You're buying name, you're buying hype, you're buying a bunch of crap. So I'm just gonna tell you, if you want to buy Dogecoin, buy it at your own risk. At the current price it's at, I really cannot give you an honest answer. Now if you want to pump money into Bitcoin, I think anytime you can accumulate Bitcoin and you have the disposable income to do Bitcoin, I think that's a pretty solid, rock solid investment, because there's a limited supply of Bitcoin. I don't think you can go wrong with Bitcoin at any price. Just hold it, buy and hold it. If it fluctuates between the prices of 48 cents and 50, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Dogecoin. If Bitcoin's between 48,000 and 58,000, those are the trading ranges. You can buy and sell it all day long, pick up a few dollars. If you do, and just do fractional shares. Make yourself 60, 80 bucks and then buy and sell it again. But anyways, be wary of it all. Realize it is speculative. It's nothing I would put my life savings in. If you guys are gamblers out there, pick up a little bit of it. I'll have a link to the platform you can buy from. They'll give you free share of stock, as well as they'll give me a free share of stock for referring you, and I will help you. You always have my email, doublejackpot01@gmail.com. I'll always tell you when a good buy. I'll always, you send me your information and through an email, leave me a phone number. I'll text you, hey, today I really like this. It's at a good price. It's going to break resistance, or I think it's going to break resistance. It's not a hard thing to follow. It's just gut feelings and what I've been watching for the last 6-8 months. So I'll also tell you about stocks and electronically traded funds and tell you, hey, put $15 in this stock today, and I guarantee you in 5 years you can really fraction your ways to wealth, buying fractions of shares. $10 today, $5 today. Keep dollar cost averaging. That's the key. Buy and hold good companies and build your dividend portfolio. And I promise you, in 5-10 years down the road, you're going to be like, dang, I'm glad I listened to this guy. I've been doing it for over 35 years. I know I don't look as old as I sound, but I've been doing it when I was young. If you're under 25 years old, now is the time. And if you're older, now is the time too. There's no age limit. You can start. But we're going to put a link into the platform that I use, and it's no secret. Sign up, fund your account, send me your send me your information, your phone number, and everything, and I will walk you through different types of days to put $5 and $10, $20 into something, and what you want to do. I got mine. I got some of my stocks where I put $1 a day in some of them. I seriously do. Some I put $15 a day in. Sometimes I put $1 a day in. And if you send me your email, I'll tell you exactly how I have mine funded. So guys, like and subscribe to my channel. I didn't mean to get this long with you, but I hope you investors out there can get something out of this video. I'm not the kind of person that's going to put all these beautiful graphs and show you all this craziness, because that doesn't mean anything. Half of the people don't even know what all these graphs and all this resistance levels mean. I mean, people put all this stuff up and they don't even know what it means. At the end of the day, these cryptocurrencies are hype driven, speculative driven, and just driven on momentum. And it's strictly as fast as they can go up, they can come down just as fast. So anyways, y'all have a good rest of your Sunday, and I'll talk to you on the next video.